welcome to Pilates with Jen. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you an intermediate full body workout using the Pilates ring and our long box. We are going to be starting with some full body work on the floor. So if you're working on a hard surface, by all means, feel free to grab a mat. We will not be lying on the floor. We will just be starting with some full body work. For my Reformer setup today, I have 3 heavy springs on, my foot bar adjusted where I like it for footwork, and my headrest is up now. Magic circle can be left with your Reformer, and once you're ready, this workout starts now. All right, once you are ready, you're going to find yourself standing up nice and tall, a little bit away from the box. We'll adjust ourselves as we roll ourselves down. So from here, I just want you to go ahead, stand up nice and tall. Think about lengthening through those legs. Shoulders are back and down. Abs are pulled in, melting down your back. And from here, we're going to go ahead, reach those arms tall up to the clouds. Take the gaze up with you. Exhale, bring the arms down. We'll do 2 more just like this. Inhale those arms up, reach them up, take your gaze up to the clouds, and bring it down. We'll do 1 more here, rolling those hands up towards the clouds. From here, we're going to hold them up at the clouds. Now from here, I want you to tuck that chin towards your chest. I want you to slowly just roll yourself down. Don't worry about the box right now. Just allow yourself to roll yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing yourselves to come in for that full body roll down. Bend your knees if you need to, if your hamstrings are tight. Take a big inhale here. On that exhale, begin to roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's do 2 more like this, bringing those arms up over the head. Hold them at the top. Tuck that chin towards your chest. Draw those abs in. And as you're rolling up and over, you're drawing those abs in and up underneath that rib cage, coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a pause here for a moment. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up. We're going to do 1 more here, reaching those arms up over the head. But this time, as we roll down, I want you to bring your hands to the box. So this is where you're going to need to adjust your body towards the box as you start to roll yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. When you come in line with that box, go ahead carefully, just walk your hands to the box, adjust your feet, and continue just rolling yourself down so those elbows bend. You get deeper in to the back of those hamstrings. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, I want you to roll yourself up just to your arms straighten out. Now I want you to roll those shoulders back, place those hands firmly onto that box. Extend 1 leg out. I want you to extend the other leg out. I want you to find that plank position, find the weight to your heels, come up over your shoulders, find that alignment. And we're just going to hold it here, keeping those abs pulled in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to drop those heels, take that head, bring it between those arms, come out down into that down dog position. Take a big deep inhale. On that exhale, I want you to bring your arms up, shoulders up and over, back over those wrists. Find that plank position. We're going to hold it here. Just breathe it out, warming through that body for 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more time. Drop those heels. Bring that head between those arms. Look up towards that navel. Pull those abs in and up. Find that full body stretch. Can you get those heels down? Take a big deep inhale here. Exhale, roll through. Find that plank position. Strong body here. We're going to hold this plank here. We're going to start adding on here. So we have this plank. We're going to hold it for 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Now we're going to rotate our feet towards the left or the right. We're going to make sure that inside arm is underneath that shoulder. We're going to come with hand to the hip, come into that side plank. Full arm extension. Arm can come up to the clouds and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand back to the hips. Rotate back to that front plank position. You're going to hold this plank for another 10 seconds. Breathe it out. Use that breath, feeling that body warm up. From here, we're going to rotate the toes towards the right. Make sure that left arm is in line with the body. You want the shoulder to be in line over the wrist. Draw those obliques up. Hands can stay at the hips. Arm can come up. Gaze can come look up as well. We're just going to hold this. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate back towards the center. Find that full body plank again. Drop that weight towards your heels. Hold that plank. Make sure your wrists are in line with those shoulders. From here, we're going to start mountain climbers. Bring that one knee in, extend it back. So go ahead. We're warming up that full body, going right into it this morning. Breathe it out. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, extend it out. Whichever way you breathe. We have 2 more. 1 more on each side. We're going to stay here. Now we're going to cross it over. Knee to elbow. Opposite knee to elbow. Try not to sway those hips. It's the knee coming to the elbow. Caught myself doing it. So you want to stay stable. We have 4, 3, for 2, last 1. Come into that full plank, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels down. Come into that down dog position, take a stretch. And then from here, you can go ahead and walk your foot in, followed by the other foot. Draw those abs in and slowly roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing those shoulders back and down. Excellent. We are going to transfer over to our reformers here. So go ahead, grab that magic circle. Excuse me. Heels are coming to that foot bar. Headrest can be adjusted any way you like. We're going to have that magic circle in between our palms. Palms are facing each other. Heels are on that bar, hip distance apart. From here, option to keep your elbows bent, soft bends in the elbows. Option 2, arms come straight up to the clouds. Flex those toes. Take a big inhale, exhale, extend it out, and resist it in. So remember, whichever way you breathe, what works for your body, you stay, you do you. Now think about that magic circle. Every time you're extending out, you're pressing into that magic circle. Can you feel those abdominals pulling in towards that center, resisting as you come in? We'll go for 4 and 3, for 2. Last 1, we're going to come in halfway, little pulses. Small little pulses. Can you make them smaller? Little pulses with the ring. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to come in halfway. Just hold it. We have an isometric hold for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way home. We're going to slide down to the balls of the feet. Arms stay the same. Heels are slightly lifted. Take an inhale, exhale, squeeze the magic circle. Feel everything come towards that center. Resist it out. So drag that carriage in with those hamstrings. Let those hamstrings do the work, not the springs. Squeeze that midline. Feel that core come together. I love using the magic circle here with footwork because it just makes you feel everything just a little bit deeper. We have 3 for 2. We have those pulses coming after this one. Come in halfway, heels still lifted. Little pulses, inch up, inch down. That's the size of a fingernail. For 4, 3, 2, hold the carriage isometric, hold the magic circle, just squeeze, steady squeeze. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way home. Let's click those heels together for Pilates V. When you're ready, squeeze the magic circle, push yourself out, squeeze the inner thighs, pull the abdominals in as you're squeezing that magic circle, release it out. Really being intentional with our movements, feeling every muscle move as we do our footwork this morning, especially since we warmed up the whole body. Last 3 for 2. Last one, we'll come in halfway. We got those little pulses here. Keep those heels lifted. Little pulses. Breathe it out. Relax those shoulders. We got 4, 3, 2, isometric hold. Squeeze, squeeze those heels together. Hold, the shake is real. Just push the power through the heels for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out. And let's bring it back in. All right, we're going to go ahead, take those heels wide on the foot bar. Magic circle, still saying right where it is, just making that core work with that ribs and the abs and the glutes, everything working together. So let's take an inhale, squeeze the magic circle out, resist it in. So now think about how you feel that difference here on your heels in that wide position. You feel it a little bit lower in the abdominals here. Really squeeze those glutes at the top, squeeze those kneecaps to the quads. For 4, 3, 2, we'll find the pulses here, little pulses, little isometric hold is coming after this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. We got 10-second hold, little squeeze with that magic circle, working those muscles. Arms are warmed up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Go ahead, walk your toes to the center of the foot bar. Magic circles not moving here. We're going to, balls of the feet are on the bar. You're going to extend yourself out. Now from here, we're going back into that tendon stretch. So I want you to drop your heels. As you drop your heels, you drop your arms with the magic circle. So count for 3 down, count for 3 up. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, up. For 3, 2, last one. Hold those heels up high. Magic circle stays to the clouds. Drop one heel under and then the other. Alternate from side to side, coming into our running. Knees are staying straight up towards the clouds. Little presses into that magic circle as you run it out. Keep those abs pulled in. Do you feel that magic circle knitting your rib cage and your abdominals together? We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up on both toes. Bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest and rock it on out. All right, if your headrest is up, please go ahead and knock it down. You're going to take that magic circle. It's coming in between your inner thighs. So we are naturally in a little bit wider of a position because the magic circle is in between our inner thighs. Your heels or your arches can be on. Arms are reaching long by our sides. We're staying with our hinge bridge here. So once you're ready, heels are engaged, arches on, whichever one you choose. Take a big, deep inhale, exhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the ring, lift the hips up towards the clouds, drop the hips down, and squeeze it up. Now think about that carriage, staying quiet, squeeze, get deep into the hinge, and lift. Feel it pull through the pelvis, inner thighs, pelvic floor, pulling up towards the center, resisting it down. We have 4, 3, last 2. On this next one, when you come to the top, we're going to hold it there. I want you to pulse the hips up, pulse the ring up, up. Squeeze, lift, squeeze those glutes, activate those inner thighs. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold this one up, hold the squeeze, just hold isometric hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Close that carriage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the ring and hinge it down. Bring the knees, take the ring out for a moment, drop your knees from side to side. All right, second set, magic circles coming in between the calves. Now your heels are a little bit narrower. Arms are reaching long, staying with that hinge bridge. Squeeze those calves as much as you can activate that magic circle. When you're ready, take a big deep inhale, lift the hips and drop the hips. So squeeze, a little bit of a different sensation. Lift. If this doesn't work for your body, you can get rid of the magic circle or you can put it into the first position. Squeeze, knit those ribs. Don't let them splay. We have 4, 3, 2. A little bit harder for me to keep the carriage closed here. Last one, hold it up. We got those little pulses. Squeeze those calves together. Lift the hips. 5, 4, 3. You know what's coming. 2. We're holding this. Squeeze, strong body, knit the ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips. And go ahead, bring your knees towards your chest. Take that magic circle out for a moment. Bring them to the foot bar. Drop your knees from side to side, relaxing through those hips. All right, headrest is staying right where it is. Arms are taking that magic circle. You're reaching yourself up. We're coming into our ab warm up here. So once you're ready, you're going to go ahead, bring one leg to tabletop, followed by the other. Squeeze those legs together. Make sure your knees are over your hips. And from here, when you're ready, you're going to curl yourself up, reach up over those knees and bring it down. Curl yourself up. Reach long over those knees and back down. Squeeze, light squeeze in the magic circle using the pinky sides of my hands. We have 2 more. On this last one, we're going to hold it up here. Now I want you to take your right leg, extend it long. Let's come into single leg stretch, staying into that C curve. If this does not work for you, put your head on down. Alternating from side to side. Keep that ab scoop. Can you get up a little bit higher? Breathe it out. We have 3 for 2. Last one here. Keep both knees together. Reach up just a little bit higher, going for double leg stretch. Reach it out. Pull it in. Squeeze the magic circle. Reach. Pull. Can you get up higher when you squeeze that magic circle? We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull them in. Stay up. Almost done. Extend one leg out. Reach the other one up. Scissor touch the magic circle. Yes, leave yourself up if you can. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your knees on in, put your head down. Take a moment here. Drop your knees from side to side. If you are up against the shoulder blocks, wiggle yourself a little bit away. We're going to finish up this ab series, magic circles coming in between your ankles. Hands are coming behind your head. From here, tuck that chin towards your chest. Reach the legs long. We're going into lower lift. Scoop those abs. Drag those legs up towards the clouds. Drop them down. Scoop the abs and drag them up. Yes, breathe it out. We only have 4 more. For 3, 2, last one. When the legs come up, grab that magic circle, bend the knees, keep yourself lifted. We're coming into bicycles. Opposite leg long, reach across. Reach. Last set of ab warm up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it on in. Go ahead, drop your knees towards the right, look towards the left, open those arms to get yourself a big oblique stretch. And let's switch, drop your knees towards the right, look towards the left. Open wide. When you bring those knees back to center, you can slowly come up off your carriage. We are going to be taking a spring change. Magic circle can go down for right now. And right now I am taking off 2 of my reds, leaving myself with 1 red spring. I am going to turn around. I'm going to face my carriage. I'm going to be kneeling up against the shoulder blocks. If kneeling is not for you, you can sit on your short box here. We're coming into chest expansion. So from here, I am going to grip up on my straps today. So I am going to hold at the tape. You can hold the short loop, the long loop. You do what works for you. Knees are up against the shoulder blocks. My shoulders are back and down. Abs are drawn in nice and tall. Arms are at my waistline. From here, I'm going to go ahead, press the carriage back, pause for a moment, and resist it in. So straight arm press back. I want you to feel those scapulars squeezing together as you pull those arms behind you. Pause momentarily to try not to use the momentum. Remember, if holding up at the tape, if you choked up is too much, then just unchoke it. Working that back body, keeping those abs pulled in. Neck is long. We got 3 more. For 2. On this last one, we're going to hold it back, hands behind your hips, just pulse it, don't pass those hips. Squeeze that back body. Yes, it should be a little uncomfortable. We're squeezing the back of those arms. We got 3, 2, last one. We're holding it back. Just hold it there for an isometric hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release those straps and roll those shoulders. I'm going to go ahead and make an X with my straps and cross my straps here. Again, you can choke up or you can give yourself some room. All right, we're coming into bow and arrow. So from here, my left arm is going to be long. I'm going to pull with my right arm, rotate around my waist, and come back. Again, left arm, pull, rotate, and bring it back. You want that rotation to come from your waistline. Hips stay shining towards the tower in front of you. Take your gaze over your shoulder. It goes further. Again, can you pause momentarily? Try to get a little bit deeper into that rotation. Yes, we have 3. Last 2 each side. On this last one, when you pull towards your right, hold it there. We got pulses for 8, 7, reach that front arm longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Let's pulse the left. Pull it, rotate. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on back. Slowly come down, and we can hang those straps on up. All right, got a little back body work in there. Also did some back body when we started. We're staying on that one red spring. We're going to be coming off our reformers, facing our foot bar. We're going to work into those glutes and balance a little bit. So from here, my inside foot is coming down onto the carriage. My standing leg is going to be a little bit in the middle of the carriage. Now, grab your magic circle. If your balance is not great, use your magic circle to hold on to the foot bar here. So you can just go ahead, you can lunge it back, and you can bring it up holding the magic circle. If you're okay with balance, feel free to push the carriage back and resist it up, just coming into that lunge. So I have my toes curled under, my foot flexed, getting that nice big stretch through my foot as I push the carriage back and resist it in. Squeezing that magic circle, sending those shoulders back and down. We got 4 more here. For 3. Last 2. 1 more back. We're going to hold it there. Do the same motion we've been doing. Let's pulse it back for 9, 8. Squeeze that circle. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just isometric hold. Squeeze that circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in. Mini break here. Hinge yourself over. Bend the standing leg. Coming in for scooters. Extend it out. Bring it in. Yes, reach through that leg. That standing leg is burning. It should be 4, 3. We're almost there. 2, 1. We got those pulses. Can you get lower? Pulse, pulse, small pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Woo. And shake it on out. All right, shake that leg on out. Woo. We can put this magic circle down. We are going to change our spring before we go over to the other side. So I'm going to change my spring to one blue spring. If you need a glute stretch here, by all means, feel free to take it. All right, so changing our spring back to one blue spring. I'm going to turn face my reformer, my tower, sorry. Knees are coming up against the shoulder blocks. We're coming into some more ab work here, so a little reverse abs. Hands are reaching long. Draw those abdominals in. You want your flat back. So neck is long. Now, I want you to tuck your chin towards your chest. Pull the abdominals in for reverse abs and resist it back. Carriage is light. There is a reason for it. Just do those reverse abs and pull it in. So take this as your reset here. Last 4. For 3, make sure your fingers are all on the same side. 2, make sure your neck is an extension. 1, this time I want you to squeeze it in. Keep those shoulders back and down. Now, squeezing without moving the carriage, lift your left leg. Bring it down, transfer the weight, try not to move the carriage. Lift your right leg, square the hips. Pull keep the carriage in with those abdominals. Pull, use those arms. Yes. Alternate the other leg. I tried this on a red and it was too hard for me, so if you want to take the challenge up, try it on a red, be my guest. So just alternating leg to leg, keeping those abdominals pulled in. We got 1 more in each side after this leg. Last one. Other side, pull it, reach it out. Pull it in. Slowly let that carriage come back. Whew. That side body, those lats, everything was working there. Full body again to stabilize as you did one leg extension. All right, if you changed your spring to a lighter spring, let's go ahead, change that back to the red. Heavy, taking off the medium, my blue. Coming to the lunges on my other side. Grabbing my magic circle. Inside foot, which for me is my left foot. Right foot standing on the floor. We're going to start with those lunges first. So magic circle, knee is up. From here, your standing leg is bending and straightening. Remember, you can use the magic circle here to help balance. If balance isn't so good, if you're okay with balance, squeeze the magic circle ever so slowly. And just be kind to yourself. Balance is definitely different every day. We got 3 more. Then we have those pulses coming. For 2, I'm not going to look at the camera anymore because I fall every time I look at the camera. Last one, extend that leg out. We got those pulses. Pulse it back, back. Try not to use the momentum. Stop it with that standing leg. For 4, 3, 2, just hold it back for that isometric hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Yes, that standing leg is screaming. We're halfway through. Hinge it over, coming into those scooters. Squeeze, push it out, squeeze it in. Can you get lower? Watch that knee doesn't pass that first toe. We have 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it out, pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, just the knee tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it out. Can you get lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up and go ahead and shake it out. All right, we're going to leave our springs right where they are. If you need that figure 4, by all means, actually, let's go to the front of our foot bar. We'll just all do a figure 4 real quick. So I need to drop my foot bar from my bad hip. So just go into a figure 4 in the front of your foot bar. Lean into it if you need it. And then switch to the other side. All right, we can put the magic circle down. We're grabbing our long box. Long box is going on. And then from here, we are going to lay down on our bellies facing our tower. My chest is off the box. I am going to be grabbing my straps. I'm going to be choking up on my straps again. We're coming into pulling straps. Your legs are long. And from here, head is long, looking down. Arms are reaching long towards the floor. Now activate those legs. They can be hip distance apart. Point those toes. Squeeze those glutes. From here, push the arms back towards your hips. Resist them forward. Remember, neck is long here. Not coming into back extension quite yet. Reaching those arms straight underneath those shoulders. Pulling straight back past your hips. Pushing that pelvis a little bit down into that box. We have 2 more. On this last one, we're holding it back. We're going to do little pulses. Reach the palms, pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it. Melt those shoulders back and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything come heavy for a moment. Relax those arms. Readjust yourself if you need to. Pull those arms back underneath those shoulders. Activate those legs. Now pull the arms back towards the hips. We're bending at the elbow for tricep kickbacks. Push it back. Yes, reach those arms long. Squeeze it in. Now, if you want to add that extension, every time you bring those arms back, you can lift that chest. Roll it in and lift. We got 4 more. On the next one, you're going to hold it back. We're pulsing it. Pulse. 7, 6, 5. Small bend of the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Just hold it for 8, 9, 7, 6. Can you reach those legs longer? 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Relax yourself down and take a moment here. All right, you can go ahead, hang those straps up. Just take a moment. All right, we're going to stay reaching long. This is our last move on our bellies. So we're going to come in for a swim. So we're going to reach those legs long. We're going to take those arms. We're going to reach them long. We're coming into the hundreds motion with swims. So drop one hand, lift one leg, opposite arm. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze those glutes together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep swimming. Point those toes. Inhale. Can you pick up the pace? Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 2 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Finish it. Go ahead, let yourself hang long. And then from here, you can slowly come up off the box and give yourself a little bit of cat and cow. So every time you come into that extension, you want to give yourself a moment to round that spine. Last 2. And from here, once you are ready, we are going to be taking our long box. We're going to come in to some short box abs. You're going to add those 2 red springs on, making it a heavy carriage so you don't move. Magic circle can come with us. And find your strap. All right, we're almost done. This is going to be our last set before we come into our cool downs. So from here, once you're ready, your arms are reaching long. Spine is stacked up over those sit bones. Shoulders are back and down. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, roll yourself back as far as you're comfortable. Arms come with you. Draw them up. Draw those abs up. Find those sitting bones. Again, rolling it back. Just continue this motion, vertebrae by vertebrae. Stacking yourself up on those sitting bones. Last 2. On this last one, you're going to roll yourself back. Hold it here. Can you pulse up and down? Up, down. Squeeze the magic circle as you come up and down. Roll through that little curve. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. We're holding it. Hold it up. Squeeze that magic circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. Find those sitting bones and relax those shoulders. All right, coming with our flat back hinge. So from here, this time we're going to pull out on the magic circle. So from here, pull those arms out, flat back hinge, flat back rise right up over those sitting bones. Push out on that magic circle, pull out, squeeze those abs as you rise yourself back up over those sitting bones. We got 3 more. For 2. You know what's coming. Last one, hold it back. Can you pulse it up and down? Little. I may not be moving much, but it's mighty. 4, 3, 2, isometric hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that on up. Oh, that is enough of that. Roll those shoulders. All right, we're coming into our side overs. So my knee is coming to the corner of the box. My leg is going to be reaching long. My toes are going to be facing you. Reach yourself out. Feel yourself long. From here, you're grabbing that magic circle. If the magic circle doesn't work for you, push it, pull it down, put it down on the floor. Squeeze the magic circle. Find that long line. Length out of the hip. We're side over. Drop into the well. Squeeze and lift. Remember, it's not about how far you dip down. It's about squeezing right here. So don't worry about how far you dip. Just activate your side body as you squeeze up. Magic circle should help you engage that core as you're coming up. I was freezing when I started, but I sure am sweating now. Last 3. For 2. Last 1. You're going to come back down. We're not adding those pulses. We're just coming into a twist. Keep the magic circle squeezed and rotate it back. Twist and rotate it back. Feel that waistline rotate around that spine. Last 2. We're going into a variation of the hawk. Last 1, you're going to stay rotated towards the towards the whatever that is, and lift. Lower. Elbows come wide. Lift. Lower. It was the headrest. That's what I couldn't get out. Up and down. Up, down. Last 2. You got this. Up and up. Woo. All right, bring your hands to those rails. I like to take my foot out and then go ahead. Drop yourself down. Reach yourself long. Take a moment here. And we are almost done. We got one more side, and then we're getting rid of all of our props. So let's go ahead, come over to the other side. I'm on my right hip now. My left foot is finding the strap. My right knee is coming to the right corner of my box. Magic circle can be in your hands. You can ditch it. Toes are facing to the wall in front of you. Elbows are out, widen down. Close that hip, face it towards the wall. Squeeze the magic circle. Dip it down and up. Squeeze and lift. Remember, it's not about the dip. You got two panes of glass between you. You're driving in between those two flat pieces of glass. You're not touching them. Last two. On this last one, I want you to come down. Stay down. I want you to twist. Bring it back. Can you squeeze that magic circle a little when you twist? Feel the waistline rotate around the spine, elbows wide. We got 3 for 2. Last one. Bring it back towards the center. We're going to squeeze and lift like a hawk and bring it down. Lift and down. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring it down. Release your arms. Let that strap go. Fall into the well. Whatever you like. Take a moment here. And then you can carefully come up off that box. We're going to go ahead. We're going to remove that box from our reformer. I'm just going to put it down on the floor. Magic circle can go with it. We are going to be coming down to 1 red spring only. I'm going to just lift my foot bar back to its normal position. We're going to start with mermaids. I'm going to start on this side. So shin up against the shoulder blocks, inside hand against the foot bar. Reach that opposite hand long, reach it out, reach up and over. Come over for that lateral flexion. Reach that arm long, reach out of that hip. Try to keep this pushing down towards the foot, towards the carriage mat. Lift yourself up and over. We'll go for 2 more just like this. Reach up and over. Find that stretch, that lateral flexion. Let's come up one more time. This time when we come over into that lateral flexion, we're going to stay there. Try to touch the bar. Now rotate your hand more, in your inside hand more to the middle. Outside hand, rotate that waistline. From here, just drop your head into that well. Relax those shoulders. And then from here, you can go ahead, reach that outside hand, grab the bar underneath you, give yourself a little rotational stretch, pushing that bar away from you. Just hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that hand, unthread it, bring it back to the foot bar. You're going to rotate yourself open. That hand in the middle comes more towards the outside as the outside hand comes up and over. Go ahead, relax those shoulders. You can take an opposing stretch for lateral flexion on the other side. And come up to center. And from here, we are just going to twist ourselves around. Come into mermaid on the other side. Inside hand comes to the foot bar. Outside hand reaches towards the tower. Let's reach up and over. Really push out of the arm on the foot bar. Drop the head between those arms. Try to drive this hip down. Let's come up. Let's go for 2 more. One more here. Now rotate towards the springs. Middle hand in the inside goes more towards the other side of the bar. Outside hand comes more towards the center. Drop those hips down. Push through those shoulders. Inside hand, outside hand can come through. Thread the needle. Give yourself an opposing twist. From here, you can unthread that hand, bring it back to the center. Come up out of that lateral flexion. The outside hand now comes back towards the inside, and the arms come up and over. You can reach down, grab that shoulder block, come up into an opposing stretch. Bring those arms back to the center. Roll those shoulders. Feet come out in front of you. And we have completed our workout. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And like always, please like, comment, and share. And until next time, I'll meet you on the Reformer. Bye.